Our next topic is estimation. What is estimation? I'll give you a few examples. You might have read newspaper or you might be watching news channels where you might have heard many a times the TV reporters reporting about any incident of accident where the reporter gives the figures and facts of the wounded people or the killed people, and the figures he or she gives will be not exact figure, it would be approximate figure. You might have heard them telling like 2,000 people, like you can see here, 2,000 people were killed and more than 3,000 or 4,000 people were wounded or injured in so and so accident, or there were more than 1 lakh spectators in the stadium watching the hockey match. Can you count number of stars in the galaxy, or at least in the sky, just the portion of the sky which you are viewing in the night? No. So, if you are asked to tell the number of stars in the sky you are viewing, then what you would say? Approximate value of or approximate number of the stars you can give. Similarly, if you are asked to give the numbers of spectators in the stadium, in that case you will give the number by telling approximately 51,000 spectators were there in the stadium. What does that mean? Were there exactly 51,000 spectators in the stadium? Obviously not. The word approximately itself shows that the number of people were near about these numbers. Clearly 51,000 could be 50,800 or 51,300, but not 70,000. When you have to report in large scale, or you have to give figures of larger unit, then in that case, somewhere where you don't get exact figure, you give approximate number, and that is called estimation. What is it called? It's called estimation, and estimated values are never the perfect number. So, when situations arise where you need to have exact numbers and compare them, in that case, like for example, you have to collect data about the population of Surendnagar and compare it with the population before 10 years of Surendnagar. And in that case, we are left with no choice. Just you have to approximately estimate and do the comparison. So, where the numbers or the data to be collected is in large scale, what we do, we estimate. We take some judgment and do subtraction or multiplication or whatever is required for the calculation. So, now we are going to see how we can do estimation. Okay, estimations can be done. Here in this chapter we are going to learn estimating to the nearest tens by rounding off, then estimating to the nearest hundreds by rounding off, then estimating to the nearest thousands by rounding off, and similarly estimating to the nearest thousands by 10,000 by rounding off. Okay, so how do we round off to the nearest tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000? So what will be the answer? Your answer will be 30,000, then 900, 3 will remain as it is, and in place of 2 you will put 0. 30,930. Is that clear to you? Now you see same number, but we have to approximate this number to the nearest hundreds. जब नियरेस्ट हंड्रेड्स तक अप्रॉक्सीमेट करना है तब आप क्या करोगे, आप देखोगे द डिजिट एट टेंस प्लेस. आप कौन से डिजिट को चेक करोगे? यू विल चेक द डिजिट एट टेंस प्लेस. सो सेम थिंग यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू चेक वेदर इट इज इक्वल टू और ग्रेटर देन 5 और नॉट. इफ इट इज स्मॉलर देन 5 देन there will be no change in the digit given in hundreds place. Okay, 8 ही रहेगा और बाकी के दो डिजिट टेंस और वंस प्लेस में क्या आ जाएगा? 0. और आगे के नंबर वही के वही रहेंगे. इट विल बी 75,800. सी द ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड नंबर. द राउंड ऑफ और राउंडेड फॉर्म ऑफ 75,847 will be 75,800. In other way, if you see कि ये 847, 847, here we are rounding it or approximating it to the nearest hundreds. तो आपको डिजिट टेंस प्लेस में देखना है. 47 which is 847, it comes between 800 and 900. Okay, 800 और 900 के बीच में आता है. But 847, this 47 tells it is not beyond 50, it is less than 50. तो वो किसके नज़दीक है? 800 के नज़दीक है. It is near to 800. So instead of going for 900, we will go for 800 and the rounded form will be 75,800. Now I am going to take one more example to explain this. If I write another number, if I take another number 63,489. 63,489. We have to approximate this number to its hundreds. Okay, 200s. So what will you do? You will check the digit at tens place. It is 8 greater than 5. So your rounded figure will be what? 63,500. Understood? Because 489 comes between, it lies somewhere between 400 and 500. But 89 tells it is near to 500, so we are not taking 400, we are taking 500. So 63,500 will be the rounded form. Okay, let's move to the next. Approximate to nearest 1000. अब thousands लिखा है तो आप कौन से डिजिट को चेक करोगे? You will check the digit at hundreds place. Now hundreds place में क्या है? 8. It's greater than 5. So the rounded form will be, what you are going to do in these three digits, in place of these three digits you will put 0, 0, 0 and 5 will increase by 1 and it's going to be, instead of 75,000 is going to be 76,000. तो हमने 1000 के प्लेस में एक नंबर बढ़ोतरी की है, दैट इज इट बिकम्स 6000 इंस्टेड ऑफ 5000. ओके, तो उसी तरह से हम नीचे की ओर चलते हैं. बट बिफोर मूविंग टू 10,000 आई वुड लाइक टू गिव यू वन मोर एग्जाम्पल. 75,856. तो अब ये क्या हुआ? 5 टेंस के डिजिट पे 5 है. Sorry, I have to check the hundreds place. I have to take some other figure. Let it be 3. Let's see how we can round off the given number to the nearest tens, hundreds and thousands. I have copied down the chart already given in the textbook to explain you clearly, and I am going to give you few more examples so that you get it properly. Okay, I have written down the numbers over here: 75,847. Right? Now approximate to nearest tens. First we will write down the approximate value or rounding it off by tens place, nearest tens. So to round off to tens place, what you will do is you will check the digit at ones place. To approximate it to nearest tens, you have to check the digit at ones place. Okay, if the digit at ones place is greater than or equal to 5, 5 या 5 से बड़ा हो तो आप क्या करोगे? आप 1 ऐड करोगे टू द नंबर और द डिजिट एट टेंस प्लेस. तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? 7 के जगह पे 0 लगाओगे and 4 is going to be 5. If it is 4, it's going to be 5. If it is 3, it's going to be 4. तो आपका नंबर राउंड ऑफ होके इस फॉर्म में आ जाएगा. आगे के नंबर्स वही रहेंगे. Only the digit in the tens place will change. But when it will change, first you will see the number at ones place. If the digit at ones place is greater than or equal to 5, then only the digit at tens place will change. It will go up to 1 digit more. We'll add 1 to it. So 47 बन जाएगा 50, बिकॉज टेंस प्लेस को चेक करना है. तो 47 किसके नज़दीक है? वो 40 और 50 के बीच में है. वो किस दो नंबर के बीच में है? 40 और 50 के बीच में है. और 47 किसके नज़दीक है? 50 के नज़दीक है. राइट. अगर दूसरी तरह से देखा जाए, टेंस प्लेस के नियरेस्ट अप्रोक्सीमेशन करना है अगर आपको, तो आप क्या चेक करोगे? यू विल चेक द लास्ट 2 डिजिट. इट्स 47 एंड it is near to what? It comes between 40 and 50, but it is near to 50. So your answer will be 75,800. यहाँ तक तो वही के वही डिजिट रहेंगे, जो बदलेगा लास्ट 2 फिगर. It will become 50. As I told you, 7 is bigger than 5. So in that place you will put 0 and 1 you will add to the digit at tens place. So it becomes 75,850. Okay, I will write one more example. So here I have taken 3 in place of 8, 75,356. So estimate or approximate it at 1000. In that case, what will you do? You will check the hundreds place. 3 is smaller than 5. So what you are going to do is to transform it into the rounded form. Here no changes will be there in thousands place 5, but rest of the places, in place of 3, 5 and 6 you will put 0, and the answer will be, the rounded form will be 75,000. Okay. Similarly, we move on for the 10,000, and for 10,000 what you are going to check? You are going to check the digit at thousands place, and at 1000 place it is 5. So 1 you will add to 7 and is going to be 8, and in this rest of the places you will put 0, because 75,846, 75,000 lies between 70,000 and 80,000. 70,000 and 80,000, right? But it is near to which number? It is nearest to this number, that is 80,000. So our rounded form will be 80,000. So, you have seen in this table with examples how to write down approximate number to the nearest tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. The rounded form you have taken, right? There is no rigid rule for taking the rounded form while you are using it in the mathematical application. Okay? So what you are going to do in the upcoming exercise 1.3, you are going to apply this to find out the sum and difference of the estimated values of the given numbers. Same way to estimate product. In case of to estimate sum or difference, numbers will be given to you. First you have to write the approximate value of those two numbers, then you have to find the sum or difference as per the given question. Similarly, to find out the product, the numbers which are given to you, first you have to write down the approximate numbers of it, and then you have to multiply and get the product. See here exercise 1.3. Question number 1, estimate each of the following using general rule. Right? Here you have 730. First question is 730 plus 998. General rule you have to apply. You are not told the approximation of the given numbers to which place you have to do. But when 3-digit numbers are added, you just check how much nearest approximation we can do and take the judgment. 730, 998. So we can round off to hundreds place. Okay, we can round off to hundreds. And to round off to hundreds, we have to check the digit at tens place. Here, first we will convert 730 to its rounded form. 3 is at tens place and it is smaller than 5. So the number will be rounded up to 700. 730 will become 700 and 998. 9 is greater than 5. So we'll add 1 to 9, that becomes 10. And in place of 98, we'll put 2 zeros. So it is 1000. Okay? Whatever we do when we are estimating the number, then you have to do it in a reasonable way. Okay? So 700 plus 1000 gives you 1700. Okay? I have added, and the addition becomes easier. If you round off the numbers and add, then you can orally add the numbers. You need not write like this and find out the answer. Simply you can add up. If you know the rule of writing the numbers, it is 1000 plus 700. 10 plus 7, 17. So 1700. Okay. Move on to the next number. 796 minus 314. Again, both the numbers are 3-digit numbers. So we will round off to hundreds, and 796 will become 800 and 314 will become 300. On subtracting, 8 minus 3 is 5 and 2 zeros at the back, 500. Now the third sum. Here there is difference of number of digits in both the number. Here it is 12,904. It's a 5-digit number is added to a 4-digit number, that is 2,888. Now, how will you round up? You will round off the given number to thousands place. Okay? You will approximate the number at thousands place. So, first 12,904, 1000 के place को राउंड ऑफ करना है या तो फिर अप्रॉक्सीमेट लेना है, तो आप हंड्रेड्स प्लेस को देखोगे, 9 है विच इज़ बिगर देन 5, सो 12,000 इज गोइंग टू बी 13,000 एंड देन move to 2,888. So this number is nearer to 3,000. So 2,888 we are writing to 3,000. अब इन दोनों को ऐड करो, ओके 16,000. 13,000 plus 3,000, 13 plus 3 gives you 16. So 16,000 will be the answer. Okay, we cannot round off this number to 10,000 place. Why? Because the second number is having only 4 digits, it comes in thousands. So we have to round off the number to 1,000, nearest 1,000. Now we see the fourth question. Look here, 28,292 and this is 21,496. Okay, first we will round off the number to thousands place. Okay, nearest 1,000. We will round off to nearest 1,000. So नियरेस्ट 1,000 अगर करना है तो आप हंड्रेड्स के प्लेस को चेक करोगे तो यहाँ पे 2 है और यहाँ पे 4 है, दोनों 5 से छोटे हैं या तो फिर कम है, तो फिर क्या होगा, यहाँ पे 28,000 आ जाएगा और यहाँ पे 21,000 और फिर आप सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे तो मिलेगा 7,000 आंसर. द सेम सम आई कैन डू इट बाय राउंडिंग इट ऑफ टू द नियरेस्ट 10,000. हम यहाँ पे राउंड ऑफ करेंगे नियरेस्ट 10,000. इट इज़ पॉसिबल बिकॉज बोथ द नंबर्स आर 5 डिजिट नंबर्स. तो हम राउंड ऑफ टू नियरेस्ट 10,000 अगर करते हैं तो क्या हो जाएगा, ये 10,000 में हम 1,000 के प्लेस को चेक करेंगे, ये 8 है बिगर दैन 5 तो 28 का हो जाएगा 30,000 एंड हियर एट थाउजेंड्स प्लेस इट इज़ 1 which is less than 5, so 21,496 will become 20,000. When I subtract 30,000 and 20,000 तो मुझे आंसर मिलेगा 10,000. Now looking at this both the solution, what do you conclude? Which one is more reasonable? It is 7,000. 7,000 is more reasonable than 10,000. So इसलिए हमने पहले ये किया सिर्फ दिखाने के लिए कि कौन सा ज़्यादा नियरेस्ट है. तो 7,000 is reasonable than 10,000. So I didn't go for rounding off to the nearest 10,000.